hey, it's the Pacific Northwest Geek here. Echo Zero here. And I want to give this 80's archive thing a try. Now I was going to review 1981's The Final Exam. I couldn't even finish this movie. Reminder why blind buys can be bad. Good thing I got this on sale. This is going in the bin. But instead, I'm going to review 1980's The Fog. And yes, that's a Betamax. Which apparently, even though this was released in 1980, it states 79. Has a date, but I guess it's 1980, so it's in a gray area. I don't know, but anyways, get this information of this cast here. This movie, 1 minute, itchy, stars Antonio Barbera, Tom Atkins, Jamie Lee Curtis, Hall Halbach, Janet Leigh, mother of Jamie Lee Curtis, Nancy Loomis, Jamie Lee Curtis' co-star from Halloween, and it tells the story of the town of Antonio Bay. Now, 100 years earlier, in 1880, the 6 founding fathers were trying to reach a deal with this guy named Blake. Him and some others had leprosy, and they basically didn't. And the deal was they would, if he helped them fund for this town, they would they set aside some land for him and the others who had leprosy, but it turns out they were basically not so nice people. Again, sorry, itchy. And they betrayed him. They caused his ship to go down, the Elizabeth Dane, and took the money from themselves and funded the town. There were no survivors. 100 years later, as the town is getting ready to celebrate its 100th anniversary, Blake and the Elizabeth Dane and the others who were on his crewmates, his people, have come back from the dead. And when the fog rolls in, him, the ship, and the others, they start to come back, targeting the descendants, not just the town, but the descendants of the 6 founding fathers. Now, again, get this information here. Tom Atkins plays Nick Castle. Yeah, Nick Castle, the guy who played the original Shape Miles, who picks up a hitchhiker named Elizabeth, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, and they hook up a little bow chicka wow wow. Agent Barbour plays Stevie Wayne, the local DJ whose the station is out of a lighthouse, and she, like everyone else, finds himself fighting for their life. Her child gets targeted. I think the babysitter gets killed by these ghosts, and Tom Atkins and Jamie Lee are able to save her son. Eventually, they take shelter in this church, where the father, played by Hal Halbach, basically reveals to them what happened, that he found this journal, basically this confessions about what happened in 1880. And what they want, he believes, is this cross, good-sized cross, that apparently was made out of the gold, or the remaining gold, that was taken from Blake and the others to help fund the town. It's a John Carpenter movie. Outside of Halloween, I enjoyed this, Assault on Precinct 13, and Prince of Darkness, which I have this on Blu-ray, and Assault on Precinct 13 on Blu-ray, but I do not have Prince of Darkness. Now, this is a very good movie. I really enjoyed it. This is 1980, so they had to, effects then would be much different, so how they had to do this, I believe, behind the scenes about how they did The Fog. This movie, like Assault on Precinct 13, was remade. However, of the two remakes, this is the better. The Assault on Precinct 13 remake is terrible. They've remade a few of his movies, you know, this and Assault on Precinct and Halloween, and I'm sure some others have been remade. But this one is definitely good. Tom Atkins and Jamie Lee Curtis were definitely he had his like the usual actors he would work with. He worked with Jamie Lee, of course, on Halloween, and I think he did some other stuff with her. Tom Atkins did this. Halloween 3. Nancy Loomis was in Halloween. A cameo as a dead body in Halloween 2. Janet Leigh, of course, is Jamie Lee Curtis' mother, best known for the movie Psycho. Off the top of my head, I think there's only 2 films they worked on. This and H2O. I'm probably wrong. There probably is other movies that they worked on together, but these are the only 2 that I can remember. I do definitely suggest watching this movie. I do not know if it's streaming. If it is, I will put the link for it in the description. And I hope, I've never done an 80s archive before. I've usually stuck to Tubi Tuesday and to Dollar Tree Theater, so I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not in the 80s archive, but I hope you guys, everyone enjoyed this video. I got some other movies I gotta go review and put Final Exam in the bin. The bin. This isn't going in the bin because this is one of my 2 Betamaxes. And I still find it odd that it says the movie came out in February 1980, yet you can see it says released 1979. So maybe it got released elsewhere. So, anyways, hey, it's the Pacific Northwest Key.
Quarter trooper of the month, grab that fireball, let's get crunk. Come on, hop in, let's ride over to the Echo side. If you miss out, that's okay, he'll catch you on the flip side.
I'm Michael Zero, and I will see you on the flip side.